Hello everyone, my name is Melodious and welcome to the episode 8 reaction for Sound of the Sky or Sora no Woto. Yeah, after last episode it's been a wild ride. I've been trying to cleanse my mind of stuff and it's pretty much failed in every aspect, in every sense. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Well, my drawings are shit. Sorry, I have to skip to a page where I haven't used yet. There we go. Sound of the Sky, episode 5. So 8. Why did I say 5? What? So, last OVA, not really last OVA, the previous episode, the episode 7.5 OVA, we had a water gun fight thing, squirt gun thing, cannon, tube that you pump. It's a rudimentary device. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a lot to talk about in the episode itself. Like, really, what really is there to say? There's nothing really plot related aside from Yumina being, uh, what was it, Roma? And yeah, Vink being around Vink and Roma, the 8 million gods, the 8 million gods and innumerable gods, and Kanata finding out the moonshining business, which I don't think she'll participate in really. Hmm, what else? Hmm, I really don't know what else to say. Like, well, there was some interesting aspects. Oh wait. There's a comment from David about the last episode. Let me see. Let me check. I'm pretty sure there's a comment because I replied to it. Where are the? Here we go. Uh, I'm sure one of the rules of anime is if you don't include enough fan service in the series, make an OVA. Hella true. Leaving aside the reason why anime has a certain reputation outside of Japan, there were a few nice details in this one. Engineers built gadgets, they can't resist it. So Noel's Gatling squirt gun fits with the creative urge, and pretty much every scene with Shuko works. Some of the animation is a bit rough, but that's not uncommon with OVAs. This is the low point of the show. Once you get past episode 8, normal service will be resumed. So I'm guessing low point means 7.5 and episode 8. Nice. I think I'd say like your first point about OVAs is heavily true. I think there's rarely an OVA that doesn't include fan service. Off the top of my head, I can think of Gup, obviously, with the still shots of them in swimsuits. There's funnily enough, High School Fleet's OVAs weren't fan service heavy. It was fan service in the aspect that if they were pleasing the fans by showing more of the side characters, which isn't really fan service in the normal context of the word. But that I think that's the only one in recent memory I can think of that wasn't like heavily that doesn't feature any heavy sexual themes or topics. Um, I, I'm gonna say a lot of normie anime while saying this because that's the ones that's what I've been watching very recently. There's Dragon Maid, which let's be real, that's like entirely fan service. Just in the show itself, there's so much fan service. What other OVAs? There was the Danmachi OVAs back then where they all like got high and got went to the beach or something. There was what else OVAs were there? There's so many, and like a good majority of them are for fan service episodes. Um, Shoot, I really can't think of any more. I've really been focused on seasonal anime instead of whatchamacallit. Instead of, older, production. So I can't really think of a lot. What else show had OVAs? I can't really think of one. No, I mean, I can't come up with one on the spot. I know like hundreds of shows have had original video animations. Um, huh, weird. I really can't think of any right now. For your second point, I already replied to your comment. I'm just gonna add on to a bit of it. To my response, not your comment. I don't think I can add any more to your comment. Leaving aside the reason my anime, there are a few nice details of this one. Yeah. It was really nice seeing Noel tinker and build with something for this OVA. Right. I think from fr- from most of the cast in the show, I think Noel is the one that gets the least screen time, I'd say. Like there are very memorable moments with Kuraha, Rio, and Felicia, especially now Felicia. I'd say Felicia was the one that would get shafted the most before episode 7. Shafted the most. Not not shafted in the that meaning, but really put aside until episode 7. So I think at this point Noel would be the character we've seen the least about. So seeing her be essentially the star of the fights, of the water fights, with her Gatling water gun, pretty damn cool. What I don't get your line about, and pretty much every scene with Shuko works. I don't I don't know what that means. Works as in, it works as in the scene works, it has good animation, good everything, or I I I don't understand, but I kind of brushed past it in my reply. Some of the animation is a bit rough, but that's not uncommon with OVAs. Very, I, I'd agree with that statement. I think OVAs generally get a lot aren't aren't as well produced as as a an aired TV series, mostly because they don't have the budget anymore. There's no production committee for it, so they have to make use of their own resources. Um, and yeah, no, it's just not included for the total budget. So it means I guess they'd have to come up with its own, little personal money pool to use from, and generally it's not that good. Actually, I think Mushoku Tensei, that OVA, was splendidly done. But Studio Bind is fucking insane with shit. Like their current production Onimai is I'd say a slice of life kind of comedy show, and it's 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 so fucking smooth and its animation. Like what the hell, show? Well, I guess that would be an outlier. It would be saying like an OVA from KyoAni or Cloverworks looks good, because those are shows that put a lot of emphasis onto animation quality. Quality. Um, for KyoAni especially, since they don't normally use freelance animators, I'm pretty sure they contract and employ their own animators and kind of grow them in their studio, like how Naoko Yamada did, well, until she left, which is sad, but it makes sense, a bunch of your colleagues die in an arson. I guess you kind of want to move past that, since everything around here in that place really just reminds you of them, and I guess you don't really see yourself having a future in that kind of scenario. But yeah, no, for the 7.5 OVA specifically, I think it was really decently done. You can notice some very crude shots of like they sort of zoom in into they zoom into shots, making the line art and coloring in general very, very blurry. There are some very rough, I guess stills you could say. But in general, it's a decent episode. If it had like plot relevance, I think it would fit as a normal episode to the show. And now we are approaching your so-called low point. I'm excited for it in like a bad way, I guess. Like I really want to see what makes it a low point because it's not well, in a show like this, it's hard to find a low point considering it's not a hype show. It's not action packed. There's no amazing scenes every single second. So a lot it's slow, it's very character centric. So and the world building, it's very very focused on world building. So I wouldn't know what would be a low point for this kind of show. In my comment, I say plot related, but I guess they could like butcher some aspect of it. They could butcher a character. They could butcher not like kill, as in like ruin. They could butcher the world itself by they could retcon some stuff. They could like make a completely bullshit excuse for something, and I guess that would be a low point. But I I guess we can. I guess we'll have to see. Damn, I've been talking for 12 minutes. Fuck. What else? What else is there to discuss? I wonder when the OVA takes place actually. Like it definitely doesn't like it doesn't follow up from the previous episode of episode 7 because there's no like they don't mention anything about it and it seems like just a random day in the middle of the series. It has to be after we meet Yumina. Oh wait, no. It's after episode 6. It has to be after episode 6 because Yumina mentions the debt to Kanata for finding Michio. So it has to be after episode 6. Episode what is it between episode 6 and 7? Or why would it be 7.5 if it was between episode 6 and 7? What? Makes no fucking sense. I don't see it chronologically following up on episode 7. I'll be real. But it's 7.5, so I wouldn't know why it's placed in that, specific order. I don't know if it even matters really. Like they could just have, picked a random spot or what makes it 7.5 instead of 6.5? What else do they mention in that? I don't think they mention anything. Huh, weird. But anyway, let's get on to the episode reaction. There will be a timer here and subtitles to the episode here. But if you prefer the full uncut picture-in-picture reaction, there will be 2 links in the description below, one for BitChute, one for Mega. The BitChute one is a lower quality version of the file, and the Mega one is a higher quality version of the file. And you can use whichever one's more convenient to you. If you prefer the timer format, that's the one that's on the YouTube video right now. You can use whichever one you want. They're all the same reaction, just a different way of presenting the episode itself. Sorry, I'm on live stream fails right now. Good lord. Hmm. Then to pip watch in position. So everything's working alright. I can already tell we're gonna start with the OP also. There's a tuft of hair here. Why is there a tuft of hair like that? That's weird. Anyway, I guess we can start. It's in about three, two, one. Bye. I me fucking muted it. I'm so dumb. I still really don't know what to make of this OP. Is it getting darker? Don't point your asses to me like that, girls. I don't know why I said that. I'm such a fucking weird person. I swear. But, you know. Well, you don't know, because I didn't say anything after that, but. Anyway. OP. Clock. The phone. Oh yeah, this the episode title has to do something with a phone, right? I remember back in episode 7. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's from the bottle Rio Smash? What's this, What's this, Kanata? Why are you looking at the phone? Oh, hey, Shuko. Oh, what are you wearing? You look like you're wearing the stuff from after episode 6, actually. Nice watch. Oh, what's the phone for? What are with these shots? What? What? I'm in Operation L status of red caution line for highly urgent state of emergency orders from what? Is that what you were worried about? For what? For what? Imperial Army? So there's an empire? An empire to go against our republic? Oh boy. So we just have to report that we're doing fine or something? What's with the phone? No? I see. Mission. Why is it so long? Do you guys have an acronym or something? Oh, thanks, Noel. How do you remember that? What? Well, you are our comms officer, but should the first timer really be handling it? I feel like Kanata would mess something up. You can just do that when you close your eyes. So was that her like late at night in in her jammies just waiting? And she had to pee or something? I feel like good rehearsal. I don't think they could check if you're saluting, Kanata. But you know, it's always good to maintain discipline on that stuff. Did that clock have like two dragons on it? What are with those hands? Oh, hey, Shuko. What wonderful music. Don't make a peep, Felicia. No, don't scare her. How long have we been here? What is happening? Oh, is Kanata gonna stay here alone? Bye bye. You folks have fun. Where's Rio? Why were you laughing, Felicia? This is a serious job. For a serious, soldier like Kanata. Hey there, Shiko. No. Hello, Rio. I'd say she's tinkering on the tank, yeah. Sleep. No, you have to watch the phone. Oh, you take turns. I thought Kanata would just be doing the cooking. Oh, Rio. There might be a very good reason for that. Uh, looks? What do you mean looks? Ria. Oh my, this is like a recipe for death. Who's that? Naomi? Oh. Oh my god. She's watching the phone. Yes. Can't really count on anyone else when, they're busy. Cutting boards. What? That's some very clear apple cider. Oh, Ringo juice. Oh, I guess they use that in the distillery or something. Oh, okay. Well, at least we know this takes place after the OVA. Guildmaster. Guildmaster. Long story. Water fight. What? Oh, because it's such an embarrassing, thing, I guess. Attend what? Explanation about what? What happened? Armistice Council. Okay, so we were in a war or a border conflict at least. Okay. Fan base. She was the Flame Maiden in episode 1, right? Yeah. Bye bye, Rio. I dropped my pen. This is gonna be the end of me. Oh boy, Kanata. Sorry about that. Nice. Oh boy. I guess your bugling really did improve, from the stuff in episode 4 with Noel. Nice chimes. It really is interesting to see like someone with perfect pitch, but struggle with playing an instrument. I don't think that's very common in media nowadays. Oh boy. Ilya Ilya Arcadia. Why do you have I have to look back at her dialogue because I missed it, but why do you have a notebook from Princess Ilya? Oh, that damn phone rings while you're not here. Never mind. We're good. Michio? No. You don't have to. Shuko? Never mind. What in the Lord's name is happening? Has it just been Kanata on the damn phone? Thank you. No, it's alright. Oh yeah, you folk are wet, wet. Oh, so is Kanata. It's all good, my man. You're doing God's work. Hey, fuck off. Shuko? What the hell is happening? What are you gonna do, Misha? Black? Black? Oh, are you the guy that recognized her back then? What? Do you recognize her as her like trumpet instructor or something? You wrote it down. Alright, Kanata. One hell of a name. She did the Tama thing. We based. She did. She called, saluted and whatnot. At the cider. I won't drink from the oppressors. Ah, darn military. What are you doing? What? Oh, that was the thing in the start of the episode. Oh, are you making a phone? Yeah. Uses the vibration of your If your voice travels through the string, ends up on the other end. But you have to make it straight, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that string doesn't look very straight. Oh, Shuko? Shuko, don't do anything with that. Michio, don't do anything weird. Michio? Goodness gracious, Michio. Oh, no! Oh shit. Shuko? Oh shit! No, 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 no. Oh, no! What is happening? What the? Saved? Oh, hey, Yumina. What's poppin'? Oh, hey, Shuko. What are you doing here? Yumina? What is the sight you're seeing? Oh, shit. Ah, priest, you should probably get out of that. Yeah, like, why you, what? Good lord. Yes, Yumina. Nice. Gotta be stern with your axe. They were wet from the wind anyway. Oh boy. What is that? This feels like an OVA. Oh, that's why you're wearing that thing. I see. Why do you have this again? What? Oh, you got a new pair of clothes, Canada. After we're done with the operation. What? Still think they're oppressors, huh? Oh, wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I had enough trouble with Quarterhand Klaus. Oh boy. Well, it's not like I don't see where he's coming from. And I also don't see, it's not like I don't see where Koda's coming from either, you know? It's just, I hate age gaps. Oh boy. No, don't hold it in. Don't. Just go real quick and come back. And that's what leads us to our current situation, huh? Hey, Shuko. You can use one of the bottles, I guess. No, that won't work. That will not. Kanata, put the damn thing down and go to the bathroom. Oh shit, is it like 1 a.m. there? What did that say? Kanata, just go. Oh, I mean, I guess. But like, really? The bathroom's just right there. Come on. Kanata. What the fuck? Noel? Oh, Rio. Just say you have to go piss. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, thank God. Oh, what the fuck? The second one. Thanks, Noel. Oh, don't tell me you pissed yourself. Oh shit! Answer the damn thing, Rio. You sure seem nonchalant for the phone call. What the fuck? What? Oh, what? What? What is this? What the? What is happening? Why does Rio need to save Helvetio again? Hey there. You were in there? Lovely. So that's where you were. Oh, are the two bozos back? She's about to piss herself. You folk need to carry her. I'm gonna. Oh, that look of horror. Oh, what? Oh, what? This is such a weird episode. I'm gonna cry. And it's done. A passing typhoon, perceived in actuality. I don't know what that means. Having this in like quick succession of episode 7.5 is like a flurry of punches. Cause what just happened? I need the time to process my words. At least it has lore drops, unlike episode 7.5. Like we know that there's an empire somewhere. There's an armistice council, and then Ilia Arcadia. Why was the princess tutoring her on the bugle? I don't get it. I don't get it, show. You gotta explain it to me. What's happening? Sorry, I was just drawing DNA for some random reason. But, um, yeah, I think, what should I do? Should I say my thoughts first or go through the episode first? Because my thoughts are, why was the why, what was the P? Really, show? Goodness gracious. Okay. Uh, First thing I think I should say, David. Oh, I can see why this would be considered a low point. But really, I think well, I feel like it for me personally, it doesn't qualify for it from the sole fact of A, Rio's conversation over the phone, and B, some of the other hints that we've gotten out throughout the episode. Like I guess it's worse than episode whatchamacallit, the mountain climbing episode for obvious reasons. But really, it's not that bad. But I guess that's just me being like apathetic towards, well, not apathetic. Well, I guess yeah, apathetic towards that sort of stuff, and also Kanata making Kanata say weird shit. Like, really, show, really couldn't have thought of like something better to do, like not make her say all that stuff. Really. Anyway, I guess we can go through the episode first. Can we? Let me lean down for a quick, good second. Oh, shite. So we have this weird opening. So super fucking. Wait, okay, this is weird. Why wasn't Shuko outside by the time we got to this point? I'm pretty sure he was outside because he flew outside, and then in another shot he's looking down on them. And which shot is it? This one, yeah. He would be outside by this point. So okay, so the first things first, it shows a bunch of scenes from what we'll see later on. The plates with the breadcrumbs, the weird sewing stuff with. Okay, wait. Actually, I want to see something. Does a glass break in this whole thing? I need to know if a glass breaks or not. So when Yumina walks in, is there a broken glass? Okay, there is. I thought that was the glass from when Rio threw down that glass back in episode 3, but it wasn't. It's from this thing. Okay. A bit less fun, but So we have this, the phone thing, the glass that broke, and the wet laundry. You can see the stain up there too. And then you have Akanata wanting to take a piss in front of the phone. And then yeah, the trumpet book as well, the one that says Ilya Arcadia. Why is the princess tutoring Rio? She has to have some connection with somewhere, I don't know, command, I guess. Some connection to it. Or like the higher ups are like the royalty of the Republic of Helvetia. Cause she got tutored by the princess. And then that whole conversation over the phone about wanting needing to save it, which I guess would only be able to be accessed by someone by a higher up in I don't know, politically or at least in the military. So what's Rio's deal? I guess I should say. Interestingly enough, I think Felicia would be the character we know most about now. It ranks the characters we know the least about would be I guess Noel, Kuraha, Rio, Felicia. Well, Kanata Felicia. Kanata Felicia. Well, actually, we don't know a lot about Kanata too in her past. We know that she encountered the princess while she was serving the military, because by shown by her uniform, and she also had the bell, which now the bells also belong to what do you call it? Rio's dad, which was given to her, but it was the same bell that belonged to the princess. So did the princess give it to Rio's dad, and then gave it he gave it to Rio? Because I think we know dad's still alive. Because when Rio prayed, it was to her mom and her sister, not dad. So I think dad's alive. Who else? We really don't know a lot about Korra and Noel. We really don't, huh? We know that she's an orphan, I think. Back in episode 7 when she mentioned the names of her mom and dad. I think we know she's an orphan. No, I don't think does Noelle say something? We know she's like from the professor or something. But what's her deal? I wonder if this will get all explained at some point or not. Because we seem to be diving into a Rio arc, I'd say, after finishing the Felicia stuff, which is, you know, I'm not sure if finishing it off like that is a good idea. We don't even know if we're finishing it off. My apologies, but just weird. Okay, let's go through the whole thing. Yeah, and then mission to confirm operational status of direct communication line for highly urgent state of emergency orders from head. What's there's from headquarters? Oh, the emergency orders from headquarters. God, I'm dumb. Very, very weird, I guess. Like, this whole thing is right. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. I wonder how important it is. Like, is Sais a strategically important place since it's bordering the no man's land, which seems to be a war zone, or or formerly one? Because it seemed like they were fighting in no man's land, but we're not. I'm not 100% sure. Everyone forgets the name. Goddamn. And only Noel remembers. And then Kanata, for some reason, volunteers for it, I guess. I mean, I guess she's a go-getter, but really now, Kanata. I mean, you didn't do it in the end, but really. Go through all the stuff. You see the laundry hanging outside. We see Felicia messing with her. These two goons are going off to command for documents. Heishiko and then Rio is off to cook, and they don't like her cooking. So we meet up with Naomi, and then okay, so this is why it takes this is why 7.5 takes place before 8 because of this whole thing. Yeah. So the whole, her finding about the distillery stuff. It's interesting they framed it this way because this is an anime original, right? So they could very easily just have planned it, just could have planned it out to have it, happen in between, maybe they could have had it maybe as an episode 8 or something. But no, they made it an OVA, and this is episode 8, which is very very interesting because they don't have to really cut content when it's not an adaptation. This is an anime original series, so why would they have it be an OVA and like leave this weird, you know, um, gap of content that seemed to have happened because Kanata somehow knows it now for the people who didn't watch the OVA. So I don't know, just interesting to me that they decided to make that decision for the episodes. I guess they also need to save time and whatnot, but just weird to me, just very very weird. I mean, okay, I think it's mostly to save time for content, since so there's only so much you can do within 12 episodes. Telling a complete story, okay, that's not exactly true. There are a lot of shorter episode series that, give out a pretty good story. And very recently, the Cyberpunk Edge Runners was only 10 episodes, but it delivered a fantastic story by itself. Although with the use of a lot of montages, which, nothing's perfect. You can't really have a super duper fleshed out story when it's shorter than the usual TV series airing episode count. Having lunch. Where's the one that? Here it is. I want to see the conversation for this one. So it belonged to her back then, and she used it to learn, and I guess it also belong. I guess it has her teacher's name on it, Lily Ilia Arcadia. Since she's the one that taught her how to bugle and trumpet and stuff. I guess I'm not 100% sure, but that's my assumption about it at the very least, since we, we don't really get a lot of context between Rio's relationship with Princess Ilia. We don't really get a context of her relationship with anyone in the main cast, really. Like, she seemed to be important to Rio, important to Felicia, and I don't know. I don't know how important she is in the overall plot. I don't know. Well, I guess she's like one of the central figures since she appears in Kanata's backstory, Felicia's backstory, and now almost certainly, well, no, she does appear in Rio's backstory back in episode 3. So they all appear in all three. They don't appear in Noel and Kuroha's, but Noel definitely has some connection towards her in some form. Hmm, apple cider. I guess she pees because she's drinking so much. Rain clouds, gotta. Actually, why does she say this? Oh, because of the rain, huh? Brings in the stuff, and Michio arrives, and the priest arrive, and all's fun, all's weird. What's weird is him like dropping into the underwear of a bunch of girls, but it was just an accident. You'd say he seems like a reasonably good guy. Also, he describes Rio as black haired. She's very clearly like a purple, unless I'm colorblind, which would be fucking unfortunate. I really don't need another disability. Well, not to say like colorblindness is a a serious disability. I guess it would be for since a lot of things in society are, you know, dependent on color, I guess comprehension, like being able to recognize different colors. Anyway, and then this dude from episode 4 is still on about his stuff, and then Michio from episode 1 is here. Hello, Michio. Micho seems very interested in Shuko. And yeah, you have all this stuff. And then there's a guild. I didn't know there was a guild. That surprises me. And then there's also the phone stuff, which is, I guess, cool, I guess. I don't really. We have this whole series of unfortunate events. Yumina walks into this chaos and disaster, and my boy, the priest, is covered in underwear. Scolds a lot of them. And now she gets a dress from Yumina for whatever fucking reason. Bye bye. Oh, that's why Shuko flies back in. I see. And now it's consistent. Yeah, Shuko flies back in, I'm pretty sure. And then she considers, all the stuff to bring it closer and whatnot. Before Rio comes back and does this weird shit like show phrasing. Please, phrasing. There's 100%. There's like a billion different ways you could have worded this better. My fucking god. No, I swear. And then this, the highlight of the episode. Someone who knows Rio from the other side over in command. And something about, I guess Rio has been consistently, ignoring them. And this dude has done something. And Rio is important for the safety of Helvetia's future, somehow. For some reason, what the fuck does this mean? I don't think we can really infer anything that could make us understand her connection to these people. I don't think they've revealed anything that alludes to this. Also, that priest recognized her, and also recognized Ilya, and said, and I assume he recognized the connection between her and Rio. I don't know what, but and then this stuff. I'm just not a fan of the whole P plot. But yeah, that was episode 8. Really, really was better than I was expecting, David. I have to say. But I suppose that will be it for this episode. I guess next episode, I don't know what I'm really expecting. From the title, it seems like there's a storm. But I guess we'll see. And that's about it. If you enjoyed this episode, you can like, comment, subscribe. I don't know why I keep saying the other two. I just need comments. Comments are the best. And yeah, no, that's about it. See ya.